Okay, I just have to ask, the director, is he like a genius in Italy, or is he just a loony who thinks he's a genius?
I think he's a genius, period. Here's the thing about Claudio that I think I have a lot of respect for him as a filmmaker. I mean, he has a history of making a lot of low-budget films and actually other, kind of rip-offs, sequel rip-offs. He actually made a film called Terminator 2, believe it or not. And it has nothing to do with the Terminator 2 you and I know. And as we were making Best Worst Movie, he's an interesting character to me because he's very passionate and he's very, I mean, as I was making Best Worst Movie, I kept thinking back to him making Troll 2 and how many hurdles he must have jumped through. With our little film and the challenges we had to get it made, I thought, man, here's Claudio 20 years ago. He couldn't speak English. He was working with actors who couldn't act, all to make his American movie about vegetarian goblins attempting to turn a young boy's family into plant mush. And somehow he got it made. And somehow all of these years later, it's left an impression. It's left a memory. And really, I think, bad or good, it's kind of besides the point to me now. I think that a movie is about leaving a memory. And there are, you think of all the films that are made with greater resources and greater budgets, and they're supposed to be great, and a week later they're absolutely forgettable. And I think Claudio, besides the fact that it's so unintentional in so many ways, can be proud of making something that has had a lasting impression. And he's an interesting guy. I mean, I sympathize a lot with him, and I did even over the course of making this film. And I have a lot of respect for just his audacity in getting it made in the first place.